Usually we work until we can rest, but what if we rested first and then worked a little later on? Hear me out. We live in the day and age of hustle culture where we are working, grinding nonstop, and that's what's applauded and what's celebrated and respected. But sometimes that ends up running ourselves to the ground and burning out. And then what? How good are we actually? We feel like we can't stop for some reason because we will get behind, or that we're not doing enough, that we feel like we need to work so much before we can even take a break or vacation or just simply a day off. We feel like we have to earn rest. And if it's not earned, then we take a break and rest, and then we feel guilty that we're taking the break. We feel guilty that we're resting. Even if it is earned, some of us still feel guilty that we're resting. I know I would, especially as a mom. Like, there will be so many times where we will work ourselves for our families till we're dead tired, that we are just constantly going. Our minds are constantly running and thinking of things that, oh, I got to do this and I got to do that, and this person has to go there and that person has to get there, and I make sure this is done and that is done. And it's so much keeping in track of everybody's schedule, including your own. And we often put ourselves on the back burner. And then what? We're exhausted and we're stressed out and we're overwhelmed, and we're actually no good for our family. And even doing all of that, we still feel like we haven't done enough. Like, what is up with that? Why do we do that to ourselves? If we don't actually put ourselves first and like take the break, then how are we supposed to be enough for our families? Because when we don't take a break, when we don't get rested, right, we're then yelling at our kids. We're easily irritated and annoyed and just short with our kids, our friends, our husbands. Like, it doesn't have to be that way. So what if we actually took a time to take a break, take a day of rest or a vacation? It might be a weekend. You might need a weekend to yourself, a staycation. No kids, no husband, no nothing but you. So that you can do whatever it is that is going to re-energize you, right? So what if we actually took that moment of rest, that day of rest, and use that to empower us from a place of peace and clarity and energy? Okay, I forgot what I was trying to say. My mind. Okay, anyway. So what if we actually use that moment of rest, that day of rest, to re-energize and use all of that newfound power and energy and clarity for the rest of the work that we have to get done throughout the week? Like, how much better would your week go if you started off, or if you took a break once a week? How much better would your week go if you had some time for yourself? How much better would your relationships be with your kids if you took a moment to be like, have some mom time? Like, without them kids, forget them kids. Ignore them kids. Say, mommy's gotta have some me time for the whole day if you can. I get it. People have different situations. You may not be able to actually take the whole entire day, but so start off small. Start off with 30 minutes. Start off with an hour, a couple of hours. Get out the house if you can, or just do whatever it is that you want to do, right? Whatever it is that brings you joy, do that. I've been doing that for the past couple of months, I think. where I've been intentional to take a day of rest that I am not doing anything. No housework, no work, no, I mean, obviously I gotta still take care of my daughter, but barely. I'm doing the bare minimum. You want to eat? Then go entertain yourself. Don't ask me to do nothing else. I'm off today. And also, I let her do something that she doesn't do throughout the week the whole time. She chose to watch YouTube. Now, don't judge me, but it's her YouTube day. You can watch YouTube for the whole day. Just don't bother me. And she doesn't. She will watch YouTube. She would go play the piano. She would go jump around and just entertain herself. And I love that for her. And I love that for me. Anyway, so I've been doing that for some months now. And when I do this, I am so much better. I didn't realize the effect that this had on me. I am able to be more patient with my child. I'm able to just have a moment I come up with new ideas during this time. Like maybe I was stressing about something of how something would look or what I should do. And I'm able to come back because I shut my brain off for that. I intentionally try not to work on it or think about it at all. And then so when I do come back to it, now I'm coming back with a fresh perspective because I've stepped away for a moment and not overanalyzed it so much and stressed about it. Also now, like, let's say I've been trying to declutter and organize, and I've been needing a break because if anybody has tried to do that, that is stressful. It gets worse before it gets better. And it's sometimes you feel like you're never going to finish. And you're like, why did I start this in the first place? So when I'm able to take that day away and come back to it, now I'm re-energized, like, oh, I got this, I can do this. I might need another break from that because it is so overwhelming, but it's not like the whole day like when I do intentionally. But yeah, anyway, I just feel so much more energized and powerful. And I know I keep saying that a lot, but that's because it's true. You just don't realize the impact that it has on yourself, on your health, your mental health, your emotional health, and then like your physical health if you need it. And then like your family, your relationships. Like it just rolls over into everything. And so it's very, very important. And I just encourage other people to do it as well. Just try it. Just try it. Let me know how it works out. I did not stop the video.